How you doing, everybody? Welcome to our channel. My name is Joe, and this is Zandra to my left. Welcome to Getaway Memories. And we just thought we'd share with you our travels. You've seen some of the videos, I'm sure, and if you haven't, we'll link them up. Our travels from Michigan to here in Western North Carolina, and what we have done, seen, etc. So we spent last summer, as you know, up in Michigan, up in Western Michigan at a campground called White River RV Park and Campground. We were camped. Our duties were basically to take care of the bathhouse. I was night security, and Zandra was our team in that, right?
Yeah.
Zandra also was in charge of the campground photography, so she shot all the photos of the campground. We're going to link that campground to our page here. So, what did you think of the summer in White River?
Oh, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Can't wait to go back.
And what did you think of Lake Michigan when you saw it for the first time?
Well, it was massive.
The joke is, let me tell you folks.
It's your joke.
My joke.
Only your joke.
Oh, she didn't believe me that Lake Michigan was as big, nor were the waves as high as they are there.
Oh, I believed you, but, seeing really makes a difference.
So, on our way up, I was finding these little lakes that were off the highway that we were traveling, and I go, that's Lake Michigan right there. And, we'd have a chuckle.
You had a chuckle.
Well, I had to chuckle.
At my expense.
Well, true. So when we got to when we got to Michigan, or when we got to the campground, I should say. By the way, I'll be editing that part out.
I hope so.
When we got to the campground set up and all that, the next day, we traveled to Lake Michigan. We went to Grand Haven. And what did you think then?
Well, there were guys out there, what do you call it? Kite sailing?
Parasailing?
No, kite
sailing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, over the water. We have a short video on that. We're going to put that here. You'll see it, what we're talking about. I had never really seen that in person. I don't know, had you? Zandra had. I hadn't really. That was pretty awesome. Made you kind of want to do it in a way, but didn't.
No. Now, I'll parasail, but not that.
Yeah. I got you. So we just loved it. Loved Lake Michigan. Can't wait to go back this summer, like we said. So some of the things that we did, we never spent a lot of time at Lake Michigan, and that's something that we're going to do this year. We went to the Tulip Festival in Holland. I had never been there. We'll go do that again, but in a different area in Holland. That was great. The campground took us to some places over the course of the summer. We have film of that. We went to a petting zoo. We went to a dairy. Great time. I mean, the campground, we can't say enough about them. They are phenomenal people. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else we did.
They even came by and visited a couple of weeks ago.
They came and saw us here.
Surprise.
Yeah, it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a surprise. Yeah, it was really really good. So anyway, we did that, and we decided that we wanted to come. Well, I said we decided that we wanted to come back to Western North Carolina. I want to say that
he decided.
I decided.
I
And the
did
reason
not.
why I decided is because I panicked at the amount of time it would take to get a work camping job, because we do have to work camp. A video that's going to come up really soon that I'm going to put out is that you can do this life work camping. We're retired. Work camping is, to me, I like to stay busy anyway. So doing that for your site, for all your expenses except your groceries, of course, I think that's a pretty good living, if you ask me. I mean, and still get a little bit of a salary.
Pretty good trade-off.
Yeah, I think it is. And you only work like 24 to 30 hours a week. I think that's a pretty good, darn good deal to get your site, electricity, your laundry. That's what we're getting here anyway. And we pretty much get that in Michigan. And that's the things that we look for when we go to other places, and we will be going to other places. One of the places that we want to go, and we've got a reservation and we're waiting for the spot, is we booked Albuquerque for the Balloon Fiesta in October. That's something that we're looking forward to.
It's definitely on our bucket list.
But one of the things that I wanted to point out or talk to you about a little bit too is the friends that we've met doing this life. Last year when we were in Florida, we met DOL, Paul and Megan. I'm going to put a little link to their channel here. Phenomenal couple.
Yes.
They're a Christian couple. He works at Dollywood.
Right.
And she works remotely, I think is what
She
it
does.
is. She has a remote. I can't say enough about them. Well, one I do want to mention that we met was Matt from RV Reviews.
Yeah.
We met him in Florida at the Jacksonville RV show last year, and he's everything that he is advertised. He's it.
He treats you like you're a long lost friend, and
Yep.
will talk to you as long as you will talk. Which
Yep.
anybody that knows dear old Joe.
Yeah. I'm a talker. Can you tell who's doing all the talking here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
We met
Then
changing lanes.
Oh yeah, that's
Changing lanes.
that, and that couple, Chad and Tara, from Changing Lanes, they are the same.
I mean, just as nice and
What you see on their videos is what you see in person. It was like
very sweet couple.
it was like looking in a mirror.
Yep. And
to
little
them.
Daisy.
And little Daisy, we got to meet little Daisy. I wish Daisy could have met Charlie Brown. That would have been it. Because we have a Yorkie. His name is Charlie Brown. And he's a character, right?
Yeah.
And we would have loved to see what would have happened if them two had gotten together. But it didn't happen, so maybe some other time. Have we met anybody else?
That the RV community would know? Probably
Not. Yeah, we haven't met many people other than those three that everybody would know. We've been really blessed doing this.
I've made some dear friends
through
the process of this
I think
lifestyle that we wouldn't have met before.
Yep.
Had it not have been for us moving around and traveling and
Yep.
and them doing the same thing also.
Absolutely.
Like Russ and Kat. I mean, we would have never met them.
No.
And they're very dear.
And
Can't wait to get back there and see them.
absolutely. Oh, and here we're in Western North Carolina, as I said. I'll have a video about where we are sometime in the future. But we met a gentleman here that we got to spend Christmas with him. We got to spend just got to spend St. Patrick's Day, which is, if you're watching this if you're watching this today, it was last Sunday. How's that?
Well, it was St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, but it was last Sunday if you're watching this.
He cooked a meal for us, had us over to his new little tiny home, and that's the second time he's had us over.
Yes, and he lives in, did you say he lived in a tiny home? Yes, she did. Beautiful home.
But before that, the way we got to meet him was he stayed here for quite a few months,
right,
in his Airstream until the tiny home everything was signed and sealed and he could move in. And so then when he did get moved in, he had us over once and not long afterwards, and then it was St. Patty's Day whenever he invited us again and had a meal for us. And I'd never had corned beef. But it was delicious.
It was delicious.
So.
Yes, and so we've met a friend that is going to be seeing us in Michigan this summer.
Yeah, he's going to come up and visit.
And this girl to my left is, we got some plans for the summer. And I will share them plans with you sometime later on. But this woman to my left, I'm very blessed. She puts up with my stuff. And she doesn't have to. I'm not a bad guy. I don't mean it that way. I think if there's anybody out there, that any man or woman for that matter, that thinks that they're perfect and there's no issues.
Perfect.
But you know what I mean. I'm not trying to say perfect, but doesn't have any... Well, let's put it this way. For Zandra and I, she knows my heart, and I know her heart, and she's stuck with me. Just couple months ago, I was pretty sick, and she took care of me, and we really have a good life together. And I'm very fortunate. And some of my family that'll be watching this, they know. They've met Zandra and they know how Zandra is. So, yeah, I'm a lucky guy.
Well, that runs both ways.
And so let me tell you, without rambling on, what our plans are for the future, what we want this channel to be, because I think in the beginning I tried to explain to people that we want to provide information and entertainment. You put them two words together, in my view, that's infotainment. That's what I want to give to you. We know that there's some people that have watched us that can't do this life, but are doing it through us. They're watching us. They're following us, and we appreciate that. You know, we're growing. We want to continue to grow, and we want to be a service to you. We want to be a channel that's there to help you along. If there's something that you want to know about, you know, leave a comment, let me know. And I'll try to get information for you. That's all I can tell you, right?
Mm-hmm. I can say this, if you're sitting there watching this and you think, oh, I wish I could do that lifestyle, don't let age, I realize there's certain health issues that you probably wouldn't be able to do this, but I have a lot of health challenges, and I'm able to do it. Am I up and chipper and dressed every day? No. But you know, it's still it's a lifestyle that if it looks appealing to you, then by all means, give it a try.
Right.
Give it a try if you can.
Right. I mean, we're gonna maybe do a video on that in the future about doing this under, if you're not healthy. And look, there's not a lot of us that are 100% healthy. We all have some maybe minor issue, obviously, something maybe a little bit major, but this lifestyle can be done. Really can be. There's certain things that you're gonna have to do to make it a healthy one when you're traveling. But this lifestyle can be, this RV life can be done. I mean, I never realized, look at it, it's nice to get out on the road, nice to camp and all that. And I still, by the way, I call our motorhome our house.
Well, it is.
Which it is.
It's
but
a home.
my front window and back window can be anywhere we want it to be. And I mean, what more can you ask for? To have your window be wherever you want it to be. I don't have to be sitting in a
If you don't like your neighbors,
you can
move.
Yeah, right?
Move.
But here's the funny thing about this, by the way. When we had a stick-built house, we hardly had any company. Yeah, we had people over from time to time and stuff like that. But here, in this life, doing RV life,
and everybody's so willing to help everybody. Yeah. It's amazing.
I mean,
when he was sick and in the hospital, I mean, they were, people in the campground and the managers and everything were very concerned and was willing to do anything they could to help. Our neighbors next door, I mean, it's amazing.
It is amazing
how people are so helpful to each other.
Yep, absolutely. I just can't believe it's like a family. It's hard to give you, if you've never experienced this, the feeling that a stranger who is willing to help you. If do you need something? Can I, is there anything I could do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We're all part of the same community. I don't know what to say. It's really changed some of the things in my life.
It's a wonderful lifestyle.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm so thankful we did it.
Yeah.
And
we took a chance.
Yep.
At our age to do this, because we're in our late 60s. But here's the thing. We felt that we don't have too much time left. None of us know what that is. And we just wanted to see as much of this country as we possibly could. And that's what that's our plans. God willing, we stay healthy and everything else, we'll be able to do it, and we'll be able to provide for you our travels, our adventures. And so, I don't know, I think since I've been rambling on for 20 minutes, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for taking the time out to watch us. Please like, subscribe, comment on our channel. We'd love to hear back from you. This girl to my left, she does not like to be in front of a camera.
No.
You know, I know, I'm going to be honest, because one of the things about Zandra and I is, one, we're believers in telling the truth. We're a Christian couple. We don't force that on anybody. It's whoever your God is, that's fine. I know who mine is. Zandra knows who hers is. Neither way, I love you because you're a human being. And my job is to love you like a brother and a sister. And that's what I'm going to do the best I can. But anyway, this girl to my left does not like to be in front of a camera. And so I had to almost drag her out here screaming and yelling.
Pester
her.
I
Because...
finally said, come on.
Yeah, she finally did.
So here I am.
And with a smile on her face. 15, 20 minutes ago, she wanted to strangle me. She wanted to do this. Because she got tired. She's, why do you got to keep aggravating me about coming out and doing video? Because that's my job, Mom. Anyway. Do you have anything you want to add to
No,
this?
I think you pretty well covered it, Joe.
No. Well, listen. Thanks for taking the time out to watch us. Like I said before, you know what to do. We need you. We need people to watch us. And anyway, thanks again. God bless. And you have a sparkling day.